What's up, YouTube? Tonight we're going to be doing some shiny Tapu Lele redemption codes. Now, real quick, I've scattered some codes throughout this video, and I'll provide some information on this event and also some movesets. Big shout out to my patrons. This one will be the next giveaway Pokemon, so if you are a patron, or if you do want to become a patron, this one will be included if you do sign up, obviously, from now onwards. I've got some other events and stuff coming up, and some other Pokemon as well. So just thought I'd do another little giveaway. I've got some codes in the video. They'll be first in, first get. So I tried to spare as many as possible. These are just some spare ones that I had left over. And yeah, let's get into it. As I said, this is the, if I didn't mention already, this is the IC Challenge Tapu Lele. Now, some of you probably already have this code. This is more for just providing some information and some movesets as well. So if you want to stick around for some movesets, I hope you enjoy. So just putting my code in at the moment. Now the codes, the codes can be redeemed in any. I'm pretty sure they you can get them in like all regions. So go ahead and try that if you're speedy enough to get one. Okay, we probably want to go for. I'd say most people are probably going to try and go for a timid one. That'd be probably the best. Okay, so here's the shiny Tapu Lele gift. I really need to make a layout with my bottom screen in there a little bit more nicely. Oh, okay. Actually, out of all the Tapus, I think all of them have the black shiny on them. I know Tapu Koko does. I'm pretty sure they're all a black shiny, which looks pretty cool. Okay, so we got the shiny Tapu Lele, just telling you the information about it. Here's your reward for participation in the online competition. So obviously you had to go on this competition. But yeah, just a shout out to all my patrons. I will be starting that one in January. I just have to do some redemptions and stuff like that. Okay, let's get the Tapu Lele and let's check it out, and let's provide some movesets for it. Man, I don't use Tapu Lele like, obviously I've got some standard sets and I've got some fun ones as well. So it should be pretty interesting. Man, it's a very, very barren Pokemon too. Now, you will see some codes and stuff popping up on the screen. Look at that amazing Regirock. You will see some codes popping up on the screen as well. Those ones are one-time use codes, so once someone uses them, that's it. They're gone forever. All right, let's have a quirky nature, amazing people. Obviously, I'll soft reset for something a lot better. I'm just going to show you. So we've got Nature Madness, Extra Sensory. We got the usual moves on it and stuff like that. We got the 3 IVs. I'm guessing it comes standard with 3 IVs. That's the normal thing. And let's just have a look at some of its OT and ID and stuff like that. So OT is a color. We got the ID and everything like that. And yeah, that's pretty much what. Actually, I'm going to just show the where. So it says the PGL is where, level 60. There's a date and stuff. This runs all the way to the end of January 2019. So if you have actually got this, if you actually did do this but you haven't redeemed it, make sure you do, because you won't be able to obviously redeem it after January, at the end of January. So yes, get on to that one. All right, I think it's time to do some movesets. So I'm going to do some movesets and stuff and some information on this Pokemon. And codes and stuff will be randomly appearing on the screen. I don't think I've done one of these for a while. But yeah, just a big shout out to all my patrons. Thank you very much, all the patrons that's still around. You guys are awesome. This one should be pretty interesting. All right, let's have a look. Let's get the boring out the way first. So we're going to go for a special sweeping set. There's a little... I think there's a little code that popped up then. So we got, let's go for Timid Nature, because Timid Nature works really nicely on that. So we got Timid Nature and Max Speed, Max Special Attack, right? Those normally work pretty well on it. So we got the Psychic Surge ability, obviously, too. And that's going to summon the Psychic terrain for 5 turns. So obviously we're going to have a Psychic move, like, obviously. So we got Psychic work for, you can either choose Psychic or Psyshock. If you want to be like more of a mixed sweeper, you can go for Psyshock and then have 3 other special moves that can work too. Say if like say like a Blissey comes out and you don't want to get into that situation, so you have Psyshock instead. It still works very nicely because it's still very powerful coming from Tapu Lele. Nice, very nice, base special attack there of 130, so crazy. Its speed's not too bad. A lot of people like to run Choice Scarf on it too. You can run Choice Scarf. You could go Modest Choice Scarf, or you could go Choice Specs. That's also another good set on it too. So obviously we want Psychic on there, and we want a Fairy type move. So Moonblast is sort of like the, Psychic and Moonblast are the go-to moves there. Just having a look at its other special moves. I mean, pretty much you're gonna be using those moves most of the time. Thunderbolt would be a nice one on there for just a little bit of coverage. Also, you got Shadow Ball as well. You've also got Focus Miss and Grass Knot. So Focus Miss could be handy if you wanted a fighting type move. It's kind of risky though. So mainly you're using both your stabs. Energy Ball could quite be interesting as well. If you're playing doubles, you could definitely use Dazzling Gleam on this thing. That would that would work rather nicely as well. If you didn't want Moonblast, either of them could definitely work. So that's what I'd run for like a special attacking set, like more of a sweeping special attacking set. So you could run Timid or you could run Modest, depending on like Choice Specs or Choice Scarf. Now, looking at Tapu Lele, it's actually got a nice base special defense stat. Let's go for like a bulky one. Let's have a go at that. All right, so we want to go max health EVs, obviously. So it doesn't have the greatest health. It's got only 70 base health, but at max, at level 100, it's got 344, so that's pretty good. And looking at... We'd probably go for a special defensive wall. On the special side, it's fairly bulky. So let's say we do something like Calm Nature. Calm Nature boosts the special defense and drops the attack, right? So we get a special defense of 361. So that's pretty dang good. Like, that's nice. Now, having a look at some of its other moves, it has got Nature's Madness, which is not only is it can be quite handy on a sweeping set too if you want to do some like fixed damage, but also on a set like this, I think Nature's Madness is really nice. So it deals damage to the target equal to half of its current health. So like, it's like a super fan kind of thing. Okay, so we got Nature's Madness on it, which is going to be handy. Now, the only thing about running a support one is when Psychic surges up. Like it sort of can, you could run support style moves, but like toxing things. We have to kind of like wait to the ability runs out for for it to work better, for it to work. So I'd go. You could just go like a bulky support one, like Nature's Madness, and then have 3 stab moves as well if you wanted to. Or you could do something like max health, max defense. Let's say you did this: max health, max defense. Bold. Let's go Bold Nature, right? Bold Nature, max health, max defense, Bold Nature. Then put an Assault Vest on it, right? So it's very, very bulky on both sides, and then you could have 4 attacking moves. But instead of maybe have like this could be more of a support style one. You could have like Draining Kiss. You could have Draining Kiss, Nature's Madness. That'd be pretty cool. And obviously you could have Psychic or Psyshock, whatever one you want. Oh my goodness, it gets Psywave as well, guys. Psywave. That's horrible though. But yeah, that'd be the sort of thing that I'd probably run on there for a bit of fun. You could also run Charge Beam on there. You could get like a Charge Beam Draining Kiss going, so like bulky boosting set. Obviously you can't run. It does get Calm Mind as well, so you could definitely try that. Obviously not on an Assault Vest set, but yeah, just a bulky set. So just throwing a couple of ideas around there. Looking at some of the other status moves, it actually gets Mean Look, which is quite interesting. So you might be able to run some sort of trapping set, which is quite interesting. Now you could, just having a look on it, you could also run, say if you wanted a sweeping set, you could do like a Calm Mind set. You could also run like Terrain Extended on there as well, and a Life Orb, things like that. That would work to boost your special attack even more. So you could go like Timid Nature, Calm Mind, and then 3 attacking moves. Like it's both at stabs and just the best coverage move you feel that works on your team, right? It kind of depends on your team, like what other threats that will come up against Tapu Lele and stuff. Obviously, like Focus Miss is quite good for steel types and things like that. So I'd probably go with that. But obviously I'd use it conservatively, right? So we got bulky. We've done a couple of sweeping sets. We've done a bulky special defensive set. We've done an Assault Vest bulky set. We've done a Calm Mind sweeper. I think it's time to look at its physical attack. Okay, so we got its physical attack. It's absolutely awful. So we got let's run like max attack, max speed. We'll go Adamant Nature. It's oh my goodness. Okay, so its base attack is 85. It's really, really bad, right? And what is even worse is its actual physical moves. So this is all the moves that it gets, right? I'm not even joking. It gets Astonish, Facade, Fling, Frustration, Giga Impact, Return, and Thief. That's it. Like no joke. That's it. It doesn't even get Stab Fairy. It doesn't get Play Rough. It doesn't get Zen Headbutt. Like nothing like that. So it's absolutely terrible. So like pretty much the strongest move that's gone there is Giga Impact, which is absolutely awful. So you could run something like Facade, or I don't know, like it's so bad. I think I did like a choice band set. This is absolute trash, guys. Like don't run this. Only run this if you're gonna like try and meme people. Go. Giga Impact, guys. Giga Impact. Giga Impact. You could also give it Fling Iron Ball, guys. That'd just be broken. You could go, yeah. So seriously, Giga Impact. That would probably be the strongest attack. It's got Astonish, which is terrible. Guys, go for that. Go for that 30% flinch. It'll probably like 100 hit KO. You could also go Facade as well. Facade maybe a little bit, better than Giga Impact. You wouldn't have that recharge, and if in case you get status, you could, you could make full use of that as well. There's not really much you can bring to the table with its like if you want to try and help out a physical move on it. I mean. I'm just having a look. There's really not much you can do. I mean, you could go Swagger. Yeah, it's absolutely horrible. On a supporty set though, you could also have it could also be a reasonably speedy Taunt as well. Taunt could definitely work on it. But that's pretty much it for the big boy, the big Tapu Lele. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And let me know in the comment section if you did get the codes. And once again, if you do want this and you've missed the code and you want to become a Patreon, I will be giving these codes away to all Patrons, $5 plus. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll catch you next time. Actually, tomorrow will be... I may even try and get a Tapu Lele sweep. I'll try and think up something cool for it. It shouldn't be too hard. It's quite a good Pokemon. And I've got a cage lock coming up tomorrow as well. All right, people. Catch you then. Peace.